You guys are going to need to put on your bronze snake hat. Take off the tinfoil hat. It will not work here. Welcome to Earth. I'm going to go Google Earthing today. And we're going to go to this area. It's called Govi Altai, or it's near HAR US Lake. It's also near Mongolia. I'm calling it Gobi. So we're going to go look at the serpent bearers. I'm sorry, the Age of Aquarius, the water bearers, and the serpent handlers. We're going to be looking for Thor, or maybe an Olmec, or who knows, maybe God will pop up. We've got a bunch of electricity going on in this area. We are all familiar with, what's his name? Inky, maybe Enlil, Thor, Vril. Maybe Vril is Viracocha. Viracocha. I don't know. It's probably a reach. Anyway, look at here. What's this? Bunch of electricity stuff in this area going on. And this is what I wanted to take you to. This is the one end of the Gobi Road. Check it out. It's like digital. I don't know. What do you guys think that is? Oh, I think he did it. Some of these, I've marked them out in red, and the line goes 25 miles, give or take a little bit. It's probably closer to, a mathematic ISIS math perfection, but who knows? In some places, they actually went around the road. Here I wanted to show you in the upper left this electric being, and they have a harp going on too. I guess that's modern, but I don't see how it could be. So I don't know. You guys tell me if you can go check it out. I've got all my little markers up here on Google Earth, so you can go check it out for yourself. And I encourage you. And I love that so many people are doing that. Oh, there's an intersection. This one's a really good intersection. If you guys can blow that up and go back and stop. Another little intersection. I've got them all marked out. This intersection, one direction, it looks like there are nails in the ground. And then you go up close and it looks like little snakes coming out. It's really weird. And then the other side is that blockhead. I'm calling it blockhead. I don't know. Viracocha. Viracocha supposedly was the creator over in South America. He's also linked with Egypt. And thinking, why not here too? Why not? So what's going on with this guy? Does he have electricity? Does he have water running down him? It seems like it's running off his shoulders, but when and he has snakes on his head, but the hair right there, that's actually 3 different or 4 different critters. But if you keep your mind open, it's possible that if we were all dropped onto the face of the waters, the prototypes, it's very possible that there was a, being here controlling that at some point, or maybe 4 beings, or maybe 300, depending on what story you like. This guy, yeah, I found him. I want you to see here, right here, upper right. See? Sideways? I don't know. Check it out. It might be a big worm, but sure does look like a hooded guy to me. And this guy, I don't know if he's upside down or not. He's got snakes on his head. If you turn him upside down, he's got a couple of other things going on. And his beard, that's his beard. That's critters. And then, I don't know, that's supposed to be water. It sure looks like electricity to me. And there's these electricity bird things that are so long, they just are freaky. Here's one going up on the right, along the road. And then what's this little trail on the left? Go check it out. It's crazy. The little lines that you just saw below, I think those are worms that made those lines, but I could be wrong. It might be an ancient road that they're just using. Look at that guy. I don't know. Bunch of creatures or something coming up. See the worm on the bottom? I'm calling it a worm, but it's a huge bird worm. It's a proto. All that darker color, something different. All that lighter color, something different. I've outlined them all. They're just creature after creature after creature, just piled up all over the earth. Really, almost all over the earth. It seems like a lot of the smaller snakes and the bunyip, which I'm going to be doing a video on, I think it's actually a Liplurodon, or it could be something else. But, because there are a lot of protos, they kind of all branched off. And I really am seeing that. I am really one to think that we did not evolve. But I'm seeing maybe we're in the fifth world. All right, they're back up again because I just talked through another creature. So you have to back up. Maybe you can see him again. Really take your time and look at these because this whole area, there he is on the right. You see that? See that little big head, little body dude? Yeah, right here. Yeah. At the end, I'm going to show you something else at Google Earth that I'm going to do a video on eventually. But this is all Gobi area. This whole thing is just insane. And I can get it to look like an X-ray. If you play with the light a little bit, depending on the area, you can kind of get an outline of the skeletons a little bit more. Sometimes turning it around helps. See all that brightness? That's not, clouds. That's not snow. It could be water. But again, this is a desert, I think. Mongolia, Gobi. I don't know if it's near Gobi Göbekli, but I'm assuming since they're both Gobli, it is. I have not looked. I know it's near Mongolia, and I know it's about 1,000 miles from China, and yeah, it's just kind of out there in the middle of nowhere. But yet there's this road, and it looks like there's construction sites around. As a matter of fact, on all these weird places, it always seems like I find old, what I would think would be a mining site, but it doesn't look like it's being used. And look at this guy, right through the head. He's got the Viracocha Road. I don't know. Back it up. This is the electric guy I was telling you about. This is a really bizarre scene if you can check him out, because he definitely looks like a flying dragon. But, I've turned him around, and if you go in a little bit, there's a couple other critters there. See how some of it looks real white, and then some of it kind of looks, cloudy? Well, I think it was an old bridge or something, but they used... And everybody does. All these old creatures, like I said, are all over the earth. So people are mining them and reusing them. So it's not that big of a deal. Look at this guy up on the left. I don't know what's going on here. There's my Elephantimus. I'm going to tell you all about him next video, but he's in this area. Look how big he is. Look at that tummy. And, they like to bury into their butts, and I'll tell you that later. Let's go back to Gobi. See, now look, they blocked the road here, and it looks like something on the right, but I zoomed in on that, and it's not livestock. I mean, matter of fact, it looks like something was pulled out of it. And in other places, I see them piled up places, and it's not hay. Go look. It's not hay. And $5 says it's not hay or sheep. So, I could be wrong. Maybe it's a little livestock group in some of these, but not this one, and not most of them. So, there's a different angle. Sometimes I turn them around. There's a real big bad guy on the right there. I don't know if you can see him. And I don't know why I went back to this one. I was playing catch up, and now, okay, here's a worm. See how I don't know if you can see the worm shape, but it's like electric, I think. It's like an electric eel, I think. I'm not sure. I'm really trying to figure out where all this lightning is coming from. Here's one of the little intersections. See all the little dots? It's all planned out. It's different than this one, though. This is definitely the Viracocha Road, and it runs for 25 miles. And it has a really big intersection, and it just kind of drops off. So, I don't know. Jesus Christ, you guys tell me. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Is it a bunch of critters? A lot of times you go into these things that look like something, and they end up being a big pit where something is just like sunk in the ground. I mean, like really like forcefully almost. And then other places are like dry washes, and they just kind of go up and down like this. This is a dry wash area more than likely. What was he doing killing people? I mean, wearing snakes on your head. I mean, staffs that turn into snakes. So there's some truth to that. I don't know what, but there's something going on. Look, the breath of life. Two little guys connecting. And I see that all over the place, and I don't know what's going on here. If you back that one up, there's a smaller one of those guys raising his hands out. And he was in the middle of that, face thing. Electric face thing. Here's the road. Now look, the road did something a little weird here. It bent, it tipped down. I think it's a bird. But the road is straight. The road goes straight. And I've got it marked out there. And then this area is just critter after critter. You blow it up and just stop. I've got some of them marked out. Look at how big these things are. And these guys are big. So, think big. No. A whole bunch of critters just coming out of each other. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen, and also incredible. So anyway, you'll have to look at that one. I found Dumbo. This is just, the whole video is supposed to be this road. I tried to do a Google Earth tour, and it didn't like that, so I came to taking snapshots and putting them onto Power Director, and it's taking me 3 days. So I kind of went overkill, but I thought you guys would like it. So if you need more details, I'd be more than happy to show you. I'm sure I have a lot more pictures. And I've got things, you know, my little lines marked out, detailing the outlines everywhere. But I tried to just stick with the road for the most part. So this is Earth. Welcome home. Sweet dreams. I really love this one, you guys. Stop it and check it out. It's one of the poles, and it's always dark there. And if you go to Google Earth and you find it, there's a globe on each side. One's black and one's white, totally polar opposites. And you go around, and they don't have any sun, and one has all sun. It's really cool. You should definitely do it.
So I hope we've helped you. See you next week. Peace. Safe travels. When you get here, nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile. Don't forget your raincoat and your boots, just in case. Okay. So pretty cool, huh? You're welcome. I love you guys.